Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando. And on this channel sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. Listen you guys, ngesiZulu sithi ukhuluma noma kanjani. Umuntu mekhuluma, the people that just speak sometimes without even thinking who they are talking about, what they are saying, sithi ukhuluma noma kanjani lowo muntu, and that is Ngizwe Mchunu. Ngizwe Mchunu is in trouble and has even lost his car sponsorship because of the words that he said about the EFF leader, you guys. So listen, let's go back a little bit to find out what had happened, because he said something about the EFF leader and then they laid a complaint. Then he ended up losing his car sponsorship. Okay, listen, this is not the right time to be losing sponsorships. It's December. Okay, I'm sure he had places to go with that car. I'm sure he wasn't ready to lose it. But so if you look at this article, you guys, that was written on the Citizen, it says Ngizwe Mchunu challenges EFF KZN manifesto launch plans. Okay. Those who supported him during the legal battle over July 2021 unrest have now disowned him for his shameful comments. Remember, you guys, he just won a case and his trial took like the longest, and he had so many supporters. Some of those supporters were EFF members, but because of the things that he says sometimes, because like I said, Ngizwe Mchunu would speak, sometimes you feel like he speaks without even thinking about what he's saying. Because of what he has said, people have actually abandoned him. Former Ukhozi FM personality Ngizwe Mchunu transitioned from being South Africa's darling after supporting former President Jacob Zuma to facing criticism on social media due to his comments about EFF leader Julius Malema and his party. In a video circulating on social media, Mchunu criticized Malema's remarks about the Springboks, claiming they symbolize white supremacy. Malema had previously said that why are we being forced to salute the emblem that was saluted by the murderous people wearing the same jersey in celebration of the butchering of Black people. The emblem and that jersey represent white supremacy, and we don't support. I am not going to support anything that represents white supremacy, apartheid, anything that undermines Black people. You can be part of Amapogo, but I am not. This is what the leader of the EFF said. Springboks are an apartheid symbol. You can't say remove apartheid, then retain the name Springbok and the colors that were used during apartheid by the white people. The Springbok must fall. Now, Mchunu slammed Malema for criticizing the box in English, the language of the apartheid. Mchunu rebuked Malema for his criticisms of the Springbok in English, labeling it the language of apartheid. Okay. On the EFF's planned manifesto launch in KwaZulu-Natal next year, Mchunu expressed his opposition, suggesting they hold it in Limpopo instead. I heard you are coming to KwaZulu-Natal. I'm not the one in charge here. Um, I'm the one in charge here. Okay, I'm not reading it correctly. I'm the border gate, says Mchunu. What's stopping you from launching in Limpopo? Where your own ancestors can hear you clearly? Go to Sisheko, not here. The people from here hear us, and you'll find them from us. If you want them, you must explain to us why you need them first. Speak isiZulu, he said. Okay. EFF National spokesperson Sinawo Tambo said nothing would stop the Red Berets from exercising their constitutional rights in their home country. We are going to Moses Mabhida Stadium in KwaZulu-Natal to launch the People's Manifesto led by the CIC, Julius Malema, said Tambo. Okay. So that was the whole thing that started the conflict between EFF and Ngizwe, you guys. And I'm sure for him, maybe he thought it was going to end there, because I don't think that he really thought about what he was really saying and the meaning of it, and how it was going to affect or offend the people that he was speaking about, even people that he wasn't really speaking about, because what he said was offensive. But EFF, you guys, is that EFF will not keep quiet about the things that they're not happy about. So if you say something that they're offended by, you're going to hear about it and you're going to suffer the consequences of that. And this is what is happening now with Ngizwe losing this car sponsorship. Okay, this is a story written by Upila Nemzila for Zimot. It says, following complaints by the EFF over what they call tribalist comment by controversial former radio presenter Ngizwe Mchunu, Jack Motors Port Shepstone in KwaZulu-Natal has terminated its sponsorship with him. In a video that went viral over the weekend, Mchunu dared EFF leader Julius Malema to host the party's election manifesto at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. He also used words that are derogatory, referring to the Limpopo people. Okay, so listen, you guys, I was even surprised that Ngizwe Mchunu has some sponsorship, because I was like, who wants Ngizwe Mchunu to be an ambassador for any product, because he, or any brand, because he is very, you can say, unstable in the way that he speaks. I mean, today he can like you and tomorrow he can be offending you with his words. I wonder, you guys, how they ended up choosing him as the brand ambassador. After the social media uproar, Mchunu issued a formal apology for the remarks he made. I'm surprised that he even issued an apology, because he's not somebody that would apologize. That's why I'm saying that sometimes he speaks without thinking. Probably he didn't even think it was that offensive, and then later on he realizes it's really serious. As the president of the Binga Nation, I hereby apologize for making such comments. I am aware that my comments have received a lot of criticism from all corners of the country. I apologize for making such. I'm not a tribalistic person, and I respect all tribes in South Africa. I wish you the best holidays as we are looking forward to 2024, and we will have our elections next year, he said. Mchunu had said in a video that Malema and the EFF will not come to KZN, as he was the border gate in the province. I heard you are also coming to KwaZulu-Natal. I'm not the one. I'm the one in charge here. I don't know why I keep reading I'm not the one, because maybe maybe it's because he's not the one in charge. Okay. He went on to say Malema should launch the party manifesto in Seshego, you know. Anyway, guys, what he said, I don't think anybody can argue that it wasn't a tribalistic comment. Okay, it was. Definitely it was. It's not something that he should have said. In a statement yesterday, Jack Motors confirmed that they have terminated their relationship with Mchunu. Jack Motors hereby distances itself from a tribalistic and divisive utterances made by Mr. Ngizwe Mchunu. These utterances are condemned in the strongest terms. As such, we have decided to terminate our working relationship with Mr. Ngizwe Mchunu and recall our vehicle from his possession. Every citizen has the right to live anywhere in South Africa and to freely commute across provinces without prior approval. Jack Motors Port Shepstone embraces this fundamental right of the people of our rainbow nation, the statement said. Okay, so obviously they took their car. The EFF in KZN has welcomed the Jack Motors decision. In a social media post, the Red Barrett said, we can confirm that Jack Motors has terminated its relationship with Mr. Ngizwe Mchunu. He has been given until tomorrow to return the vehicle to its dealership. We are intolerant of tribalism the same way that we are intolerant of racism. The dealership has also given Mchunu until the close of business today to return the car. By the way, the story was written which day? On the 29th. So I guess it was yesterday. He must have returned the car already. Okay. Listen, you guys. I want to say that we have to be careful about what we say, but this is Ngizwe Mchunu. He will probably say something else that is offensive in the future, because I don't think he thinks a lot before he says whatever comes to mind at the time, and doesn't think about the impact of whatever it is that he is saying. But I guess he has said the wrong thing about the wrong people this time, and he's suffering the consequences. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about on this video on this video on this video. Please like the video before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngimthanda kakhulu.